Hey, good morning. Good morning, Apostle. Hey, good morning. I will not be before you long. I just want to share a quick motivation with you this morning. And I know that somebody needs to hear this. I know. Because I know that I sure need to hear this word that I have brewing in my spirit on this morning. But I just want to share this with you. This is going to be a quick 5-minute motivation on this morning. Hey, good morning, Apostle Gil. Hey, good morning, sis. Good morning. So I'm not going to take much of your time. Only 5 minutes, and I'm already 1 minute and 15 seconds into this. But I want to share this word because this has been brewing in my spirit. The enemy has been fighting me in my mind, in my thoughts all weekend. He has been telling me that I am not qualified to do what I know that God has called me to do. He has been telling me that I am not qualified to operate in the ministry that God has called me, that I know that God has called me to operate in. He has been telling me that I'm not good enough. He has been telling me that because of what I am, my circumstances, because of my situation, that I am not qualified, that I'm not good enough. Who's going to listen to you? Who's going to listen to you because of what you're going through, because of the situation, because of the circumstances, because of the state that this is in? Nobody's going to listen to you. But you know what? I stopped by here to serve him notice. That's right, Apostle. He is a liar. He is a dang on lie. No, I'm not on Periscope. I'm going to get on Periscope in a little bit, Apostle. I have to get somewhere where I have a better connection. But I stopped by here to tell him that he is a liar. He is the father of lies. The truth is not in him. And the same goes for you. He has been telling you ain't qualified. He's been telling you that you ain't good enough. I have been battling this thing all weekend. All weekend. I have been battling this. All weekend, I have been not even questioning God, because I know what God told me, but I have been questioning myself. I have been questioning myself. Did I really hear God? I had to go back and read over some prophecies that I have gotten 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I had to go back and listen to some stuff. Like, is this... Maybe I heard God wrong. I had to call my spiritual mother. I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just what Vera want to do. She said, no, baby, that ain't it. That ain't it. So I wanted to encourage somebody on today. I don't care what he tells you. You know what God told you. See, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus came to give you life, and to give you life more abundantly. God know what he called you to do. You just have to walk it out. No matter what the enemy tells you, you have to walk it out. See, he will have you doing stuff. He will have you all over the place. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I told God on this weekend. I'm going to tell you exactly what I told God in my prayer closet. I told him, I don't want to be a jack of all trades. I don't want to be a jack of all trades. Can I teach on the prophetic? Yes, I can. Can I move in the prophetic? Yes, I can. Can I operate in the prophetic? Yes, I can. Is that what God called me to do? No, it's not. Do I have the gift of healing? Yes, I do. Can I teach on it? Yes, I can. Is that what God called me to do? No. Can I operate in the singles ministry? Yes. Can I teach single women? Yes. Is that what God called me to do? No. God called me to speak to married women. God called me to operate in the marriage ministry. Oh, thank you. You got a prayer closet too, niece? Yes. Girl, I love that prayer closet. But that's what God called me to do. Good morning, daughter. That's what he called me to do. Morning, Pastor. Yes, Apostle. I hear God very clearly. God called me to teach and to stand on his truth about marriage. Not what the world think, not what everybody else think about marriage, but what he says about marriage. Not what the world has created marriage to be, but his truth. And by God, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So, I wanted to stop by here and I wanted to give somebody that encouragement on today. Don't worry about what it looked like. Don't worry about what the enemy may have you thinking. Don't worry about what the enemy may have you. Don't worry about it. The enemy will have you all over the place. He will have you thinking this. He will have you thinking that. He will have you all over the place. Don't worry about what your situation look like. Don't worry about what it looks like. If God told you to teach on marriage, teach on marriage. Teach on marriage. Teach on God's truth about marriage. Not man's truth about marriage. Teach on God's truth about marriage. Don't let the enemy have you thinking nothing else. Don't let the enemy have you thinking nothing else. If God told you to teach on marriage, teach on marriage. Okay, you divorced. You still know what marriage is, right? You still know what God's truth about marriage is, right? You didn't initiate the divorce. You still standing for your covenant marriage. I was watching Jack Frost, and he said something. Somebody wanted to know why he could teach on a subject. He could teach on the subject because he lived it. Why can you teach on it? Because you live it. People are saying right is wrong and wrong is right. And it's not okay. Somebody got to stand up for right. Somebody got to stand up for righteousness. Somebody got to stand up for holiness. As followers of Christ, what are we doing? You see everybody speaking out against homosexuality, right? Everybody speaking out about politics. Everybody speaking about up about who we should vote for, but nobody's speaking out about divorce and remarriage. Nobody's up yelling about that. Nobody's up yelling and screaming about that. Nobody's up yelling and screaming about divorce. Nobody's up yelling and screaming about God's standard on marriage. Nobody's up yelling and screaming about it. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's saying that divorce is a sin. Nobody. We got pastors standing in the pulpit, married and divorced 3 times. How many times do you hear them preaching about marriage?
Call completed.
Oops. Sorry. Somebody called. I forgot to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. So somehow we went over 5 minutes. But I just wanted to say that. The enemy has been fighting me in my mind. Telling me I wasn't qualified. I didn't hear God right. I know what I heard. I know what I heard. I'm going forth in what I know I heard. And I'm sorry. Some people will agree with the message. Some people won't agree with the message. But bottom line is, marriage God's way. God said he hates divorce. Good morning. God said he hates divorce. There's no exception. Adultery ain't the exception. Adultery is not the exception. Adultery is not the exception. So I'm going to get out of here because I got to go and take care of something here at work. And I will be chatting with you guys later. But if you didn't hear the whole message, go back and listen to the replay. And I will talk to you guys later. This was supposed to be the 5-minute Monday motivation, but somehow it turned into 10 minutes. And Vivian, I will call you later because I called you yesterday and you didn't answer the phone. All right? Bye. I'll talk to you guys later.